And we're back for game 2. We're going to be on the play. This hand looks fine. Just perfectly fine. We are going to curve. And we are going to make him hate us for it. Let's start off the right way. Oh, he's Miracle Whip. Okay, I've been trying to figure out this whole time. Excuse me. I've been trying to figure out this whole time what in the world he was. He's the Miracle deck. This deck's name is Miracle Whip. It just draws off the top. That's pretty much all it does. So, that being said, I mean, him getting an Entreat the Angels would suck. He's going to be able to kill my Stoneforge Mystic, but this is the most problematic card. And we want him to play his top next turn. I haven't actually had a chance to play against this deck. Alright, he's not playing the top. That means we're not playing the Mystic. What we will do is just do that. He'll play his top next turn, and then we'll start the discard process. The unfortunate thing is that his top is an enabler. That's all it is. It will allow him to draw miracle cards all over the place. And there's no knowing exactly which ones he has. I mean, there are certain ones that he's going to have. Entreat the Angels we've seen. And if he gets a Brainstorm effect, I forget what Entreat the Angels miracle cost is. Let's go find out. Where is it at? Entreat the Angels. There we go. So, 2 white next. So he needs 3 mana in order to do it. I am going to start playing around some of his other things. I was going to say, it's our turn now. Still has that snare up. Not too interested in getting Stoneforge Mystic spell snared for no reason. Ooh. Wrong one. That one. Let's not cover up the time. Maze of Ith is going to be pretty much pointless. Alright, any land that he plays now cuts his hand down to 4. His maximum hand size can be considered 5 until he does something. Probably should have gotten rid of the Wasteland here, and that's just to protect Liliana. Disenchant. He was expecting the chokes. Everybody expects the chokes. There was a point in time when nobody remembered that choke existed. Now everybody has them. So his maximum hand size is now 4. We have 2 Stoneforge Mystics. So let's make this a little less helpful for him. Looks like we are going to get this Batterskull. And I'm not going to play the other one in case he clicks us. If he does click us, then he'll take the Batterskull. Next turn, I'll play the Mystic and basically get him. I guess I probably should have played this Mystic first. What that would allow us to do is keep his maximum hand size at 3. He's still playing off the top, but with this much mana, that's not a lot to do much of anything. I mean, if he entreats the Angels and I get to put this Batterskull in play, I'm 1 land away from being able to just equip it and move on with life, or just basically staying ahead of him. He's still got to deal with Liliana, which 1 Angel ain't gonna kill. Not right now, tell you that much. I guess he didn't like his top 3. I mean, if he draws at the end of our turn, then yes, it could hurt. Tell you right now, though, that Wasteland's looking much, much better. If we do draw Night, we're getting rid of this. Our next land effect will be the Scrub. I mean, there's no point in not playing around Submerge. Scavenging Ooze isn't going to be a killer introduction in this. Man, he's going all out. He is trying to find something. By the way, Gaddock Teague stops Entreat the Angels in most of the Miracle cards, so the inclusion works out. Alright, maximum hand size is now 2, and he can make 2 Stinky Dinky. Oh, God. Can't believe I just quoted the Pest. Oh, yeah. By Stoneforge Mystic. There's a top gone. Hello, Gaddock Teague. There's somebody drawing a card. Yay, there's the Entreat the Angels. So, he gets 8 power. If he doesn't swing at Liliana with 2 of them, then he's pretty much SOL. If he does swing at Liliana with 2 of them, all we need is a removal spell, and we're guaranteed to take this game. 1 more land means that I believe that we can still race that. So Wrath is off the table, Jace is off the table. He's got a top in hand. Yep, both of them at Liliana. Entreat the Angels is off the table. By the way, this is probably the one from his hand. I highly doubt that he still has the forces, but I'm really happy that I brought the Teague in. Just because it means that he can't keep getting angels. It also makes it more difficult for him to cast other spells. And survey says Termagoyf. I can live with a Goyf. Yeah, I can't think of a miracle card that he'll be able to play for value at this point. And if after this turn we're not going to swing with Teague. He's got to find an answer to it. Our Goyf is a 7/8? Dear Lord. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, so the Batterskull just went away. So he's planning on doing this race. Take 3, buddy. Meet a bigger guy. That's my friend. He probably should have looked just to see if he had a spell snare. Alright, we are in the lead on this race. We're 1 land away from being able to set this Batterskull over to the Stoneforge Mystic and getting in for 12 a turn. Teague, if he leaves an angel back, will not be going in. Snapcaster still live on that one. If we don't draw the land, we're going to hold the stone, or we're going to swing with what we can and return this to hand and then replay it. We have 4 turns. Yeah, 3 turns. and he's searching for blockers. So we're getting in for 8 this turn as well. That's not bad. Can't use it though. So alright. There's that. Now we're falling behind. I would love to see a top or a pulse. Pulse would be phenomenal right here. At this point, I mean, it is a top deck war. With what we have in play and what we have of the availability to do, we're kind of in a position now where this race is not profitable for us. The reason I'm not attacking this Teague is because he could just flash in a Snapcaster, and then the Teague is dead. That puts us vulnerable to more Entreat the Angels, so something I'd rather not do. That, however, I would love to do. Oh my god, you read my mind. Wow. Huh, 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 huh. You have to counter this. You don't have a choice. If you can't counter this, I just forced your top back to the top of your library and ate your angel. And you can't force it. Deed is a very versatile card. That being said, Deed is not a very versatile card. This Deed would function in pretty much the same manner had it been the Pulse. So, if you're wondering why I run Pulses and not Deeds, that's why. This Deed was a filler card, and this looks like twice that it will have done its job. Alright. Still not going to get in with, well, yeah, still not going to get in with that one. The question of, do we do it now or do we do it later? I mean, if we Deed now, he can see the same 3 that he's seen. He draws his top. He has to use 2 lands, which cuts him back, yeah. There's the plan. We put him to 3 mana. We kill off all of his tokens. He can't entreat the angels again. Yeah. I know you top. Don't have to worry. Snapcaster? Nope. Click! That hurts. He's still heading this race. That'll help. That's even better. Snapcaster? because that'd be really annoying. If I have to choose between Liliana and Teague, bye Lily. I know you're not supposed to let people hit women, but she gonna die. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? So, we're in decent position. He's top decking better than we are, but we're drawing fire, which is amazing. I don't know how we're still going with it. Alright, what is that? What is that? Another click. He knows I have a Scavenging Ooze. Yep, he knows I have a Scavenging Ooze. And he'll probably leave me with it, to be honest. He's got a top on top of his deck. I want to draw a choke. He has to swing at Liliana. There's a Bajuka Bog. Makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, that was all my end of turn. For some reason, I thought that was his. I am so confused in what's going on. So, he's coming at Lily. Goodbye. Alright. This is a test. Do you have it? If he's got the Snapcaster Mage, this is huge bait. There it is. Alright, so, goodbye Gaddock Teague. Hello, entreat the angels again. I don't know how annoyed I am by you. And the debate now is, what are we going to go get? Oh God, please let it resolve. Did he go for the brainstorm? Yeah, he went for the brainstorm. Alright, you can't be that worried about it. I mean... Huh. This Zenith is not as damaging as he thinks it is. He's got a flyer. I mean, I could go get a Bird of Paradise, but what's that gonna do? I guess... No, I can't think of any reason as to why. This has been a very long game. And this card is beating me. Remember that phrase I told you? Can't beat the top deck? Well, his top decks are turning out better than mine. Alright, goodbye Stoneforge Mystic. We don't need to go down to 4. I can live with a pulse. Alright. Can't pierce it. You can double pierce it, but you can't single pierce it. Still not willing to sacrifice. The question now becomes, do we start going with Teague? I mean, we know that he's got 2 flash creatures and the mana to use them. He's just going to be digging for value. I think at this point we just start risking Teague's life. He had a creature. Goodbye, Teague. Oh, he had a swords. Okay, so it didn't matter. Whoops. I have 6th. That was not the right call. This should have turned into something. Probably a Scavenging Ooze. You're late to the party. And by late, I mean you should have showed up months ago. We run into him being able to make 3 angels right now. 2 of them with a fetch. So, yeah, we have to go get it now. The card that we should have gotten last turn. The good news is that if he doesn't find it, we can start applying pressure. He has to double block the ooze. Because there are enough creatures. Bob could easily find us a pulse. We're going to eat the swords just in case he has another one. I don't know why he didn't use the Terminus. Hey buddy, do you know what that does? It miracles for one. Unless he's just being a dick, which could be. I mean, you miracle this, you fetch, you look, you see if you find an Entreat the Angels, and if you do, at the end of my turn right now, you make Angels. This is not rocket science. There's the Jace. Alright. Why are you not +2ing your Jace? Click. I'm tired of fighting your clicks. If you're gonna win, it's gonna be through Jace or Entreat the Angel. I don't care. It's not gonna be through Entreat the Angels. Come here. Oh baby, I want to get with you and take your picture. Alright, so you're going to be Jacing me, or you're not going to be doing it, pal. I was looking for you earlier, too. Both Lilianas are gone. 2 pulses left. 1 swords. Yeah. Still have 3 terrible top decks in the form of Thoughtseize. Okay, so you can entreat for 1. Come here, lady. If you don't got the entreat on top of your deck right now, you cannot entreat for 1. Ugh. And you have the second disenchant. It's so annoying. So the question becomes how to fight this. Probably quit too early in the first game. I actually assumed that he was probably a Stoneblade deck, to be honest with you. I didn't think that anybody would get this built this quickly online. They just switched over the pack payment. This is probably one of the first Legacy games to go since that. And, what you doing? Baneslayer Angel. Woo, I get to draw a card. Piece of candy? Yeah, I'm about tired with this. I'll just explain this out. Okay, so Miracle Whip. The deck is based off of top decking, which is the worst thing for this deck to fight against. What you want to do in this is actually extract out creatures, because they don't run a lot of them and they don't run a lot of threats. Your discard is helpful, not as helpful. All 4 of the swords could have gone away. He's running Click, which is different from the lists that I've seen, but that's okay. Other things to pay attention to. They can't win through a Teague. If you can protect your Teague, you're fine. So, yeah. Also, choking them is as helpful as it is against any other blue deck. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. I will talk to you guys later.